Hi everyone, now listen. I know, I literally don't play Minecraft on this channel. Well, except this one lonely video. But I've decided to start a Minecraft series because I play Minecraft, I just don't really post. Anything but this one video that I posted 2 years ago has inspired me to start a Minecraft zoo series. Will anyone watch it? Who knows? Is it maybe a waste of time? Maybe, but we can just hope that everyone likes it. Now let's spin a wheel to decide what enclosure I should begin with. In the future, if I see that people like this series, I can ask which animals you would like to see in my zoo. So I'm gonna hope people like it. Now that I've paused myself, it's time to spin the wheel. Alright, so there are plenty of animals to choose from or to get. I kinda hope I get the ocelot since I did do that in my first ever Minecraft video. For some reason, I never expected to get goat as a first option. Interesting though. Alright, so I've already chosen some resources, and I will insert a clip of everything you need for this enclosure, in case anyone wants to follow along. Alright, so let's start with the fencing. I think the goats in this game are supposed to be in the cold biome, but I'm not gonna bring snow to them. So I want all the enclosures to be pretty big since I want this to be a massive project, because why not? There is so much land. I could make a little shed thing for this enclosure. Like this, maybe? Yeah. I think it could look good since I'd rather add shape to this enclosure instead of having a literal square. I think it looks good even though it's pretty simple. It adds shape, you know? Here are measurements in case anyone wants it. Okay, so after spending a while of figuring out stuff, I'm gonna make a pond thing for them to drink out of. I know damn well this is a game, but listen, a pond would look good, except that I'm right. I should add some terrain, I don't know, like switch up the dirt or something. I'm gonna place some random coarse dirt around. Random hay for them to inhale on. Now I'm gonna use some bone meal to make the land a bit more interesting, and I might spawn a spruce tree for some shade. And now I'm gonna use a whole load of barriers since goats jump very high and it's very annoying. Can't have goats escaping from me. Sorry that sounded very dark, which wasn't the point. First enclosure down. I think it looks good considering how I have a lot more to do, but I plan on doing 3 enclosures every episode, so let's move on to the next one. Time to see our next animal. I'm gonna hope that I get either a cow or a cold biome animal to go near the goats. If not, it's fine. I just wanted all 3 of these animals to have some sort of connection. OMG, I love foxes. I'm excited. Okay, so I want to continue with the spruce theme because my logic is, if an animal is from a cold biome, it needs spruce as a surrounding. Logical, right? So I'm gonna do a layer of cobblestone in the shape of a hexagon. Then on top, I'll do a mix of spruce logs. I'm unsure whether to do 2 layers or 1. I'll do 1 to then add fences and slabs on top, before adding a bunch of barrier blocks. Originally, I wanted to do a pond thing in the middle of this enclosure, but I think I'll just leave it as a little cave for the foxes to go in. Anyways, I'm literally going into this build clueless, so I'm just making up random stuff along the way, which explains the whole load of cuts and deletes. Well, of course, excluding the fact that this video would be too long if I kept every single bit of building. This video would literally be 2 hours long. This is looking decent. I'm just decorating with spruce trap doors to make a vibe. This is looking very chill. Now I want to be a fox bro. I adore them so much. Technical difficulties that I have to fix with minor adjustments. Because why does this not look fire right now? Okay, wait, I'm fixing it. If the foxes file a complaint on me, I'm gonna kick them out of my humble abode. Now, last two things, I'm gonna add berries for the foxes. And finally, I'll add barriers so the foxes become mine. Out of free will, of course. I promise. Maybe. Let's see what I get this time. Unexpected for the third time, but they are so adorable. Okay, wait. Before I say anything, I literally have already messed up, and I've only placed 6 blocks. I have to move this line 2 blocks back to have more space for the front of the build because I want to make a fenced field around the front. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if oak is looking good right now with the granite and the bricks. I'm still unsure if this is big enough. Actually, yeah, this is chill. I don't really use granite or brick often, so I'm glad I'm including it in something. So I've just now realized how this should be one whole building and not 2 individual looking sheds. So I'm just gonna copy the other side since it's supposed to be mirrored until I reach the middle. Never mind, it's still gonna be mirrored because I'm boring like that. My dumbass just realized I have to expand this because otherwise this is going to be way too small. I have so much space to use, so might as well use it. Alright, now that I've fixed that, I'm gonna add spruce trapdoors to make the hay look fancy. And I should add cauldrons with water for realism. I've finished the actual build now. I need to add lights to brighten up the place, and I have to deal with the empty outside. Alright everyone, thank you so much for reaching the end of this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed and have a nice day.